They're watching us, so let's be quick. Conspire is a hidden role storytelling game. You and your friends will create a world and its inhabitants. They'll then enter that world as key figures, creating chaos within the established order. You'll not know who your friends are or what they're trying to achieve, instead relying on your deductive reasoning and charm to win you the day. Let's break down Conspire and teach you how to play. First, set the scene. As a group, pick a moment in time and space rife with conflict and mystery. Don't limit yourselves to the boring world they want you to live in. Elect the cyberpope of Neo-Rome, plot a resistance movement against a modern American dictator, or convince your high school squad to choose between the Reagan Rager and the Communist Party. Pick whatever brings you inner joy. Then, add some roles. Every player contributes one character archetype, known as a role, to the scene. For that cyberpope election, we might add a bureaucrat, a conservative cardinal, an extremist candidate, a clickbait media magnate, a papal gold digger, a robot programmed to believe it's the second coming, and whatever other roles the group thinks need to be there. Once the roles are known, they get shuffled. Everyone secretly gives each role 3 goals to achieve in the scene. The first is their primary drive, the second conflicts with someone else's goal, and the third complements another goal. These weave some spectacular webs for future exploitation. The roles are then shuffled once more and remain where they land. Everyone takes on a character in that position and attempts to achieve their goals. They can lie about their identity and motives, or just try to honestly persuade one another. Players are even encouraged to physically head into other rooms and make crafty, secret alliances. Bluff, strong-arm, flirt, shout, do whatever it takes to win. The only mechanic in play during this acting phase is influence. Every player has 3 tokens they can spend to make anything about the world true. The only restrictions are new truths must not contradict anything previously established, and they must not take away agency from other players. You're correct in thinking this causes the world to become insane. Lord of the Rings becomes a true historical document. Robots get souls. Raspberries become weapons of mass destruction. Each game of Conspire exists in a wondrous pocket universe shaped by your will. The acting goes on until the scene is resolved. This usually takes between 15 and 20 minutes. Each player then gets a point for every goal they achieved. Once that story is told, the scene can either be reset or continued from the next logical point these roles would convene. Players can add or remove roles and change their goals. The roles are then reshuffled, the influence tokens are reclaimed, and the acting begins anew. This repeats until the group is done for the evening. Conspire is a vehicle for telling crazy stories. It's got all the emotions of a storytelling game mixed with the speed and mystery of a hidden role game. Conspire is deep, but not complex. It's lighthearted, and still expressive. Most importantly, Conspire is different than anything else on your gaming shelf. It'll bring players new and old to your table. Don't let the government tell you otherwise.